While everybody's been busy talking about the Middle East, Israel, and the Islamist clowns in Gaza, the West Bank, the Lebanese side, everything else, some people have forgotten about what's going on in Ukraine. The mainstream media shifted the focus, and everyone's talking about the Palestinian flags, hashtag Palestine emojis, and everything else. So there's a problem right now because Emmanuel Macron is slightly concerned about the Ukraine support, globally speaking. And that's why, by the way, Zelensky has been very proactive, trying to go around the world, do more tours and get more support and funding, because he's like, well, everyone's talking about Palestine. That's the new trend now. So he's slightly worried about that. But Macron has actually been talking about his concerns, saying, seems like America and Biden's administration, as well as the European Union, seem to have some doubts. This is what President Macron said. We can see that in Europe, they are beginning to have doubts. It is felt that the US is also doubting. And Macron is very much, considering this is the same Macron who was going around trying to be very, very friendly with Vladimir Putin. And even when the conflict started, he was the first world leader and the only world leader really from the West to go to Moscow, have a meeting with Putin saying, hello, Vlad, can we become friends again? Didn't really work out for him. He's also said we should continue to support Ukraine because it will allow us to live in peace. We are not at war with Russia. He has to say that. But we must not allow Russia to win. Bit of a contradiction in terms of the situation, of course, in between Ukraine and Russia. The whole thing is very tribal, by the way, because one thing I've noticed doing what I do, especially over the last couple of years, is obviously since for the past 10 years, everything has become tribal. From the days of Brexit, every issue is you're either Puritan, in a very Puritan way, this side or that side, this side or that side, everything else. There's no nuance. So I remember a few days ago, last week, did a report on Zelensky going to America, asking for more support. Biden tried to give the support, more funding. The Republicans voted against it. I simply reported it, and I got accused of loving Putin for some reason. It's like, okay, that makes no sense. Have some nuance. When I'm reporting something, I'm reporting it. And also, logic would say something else in regards to any country that's been invaded. We have to be against invasions anyway. But you could also have nuance about what's been going on for years. And there's an argument to have about the role of Russia, obviously in terms of the Middle East, with Iran and all the other nutters. But doesn't mean that you have to also be a lover of NATO. You can love the Western values of Western countries, but you don't have to go with the European Union agenda or President Biden's agenda, or, well, as if President Biden would have an agenda. It's more like Barack Hussein Obama's agenda. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.